Come say hello.
Hi guys. I can't see it. All my glasses on.
I was trying to kiss your cheek.
Oh my god.
No.
Got you twice. Can I just watch for a little bit?
You want to watch?
Can I see?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm embarrassed. Hi guys, it's Adria. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm doing my annual Get Ready With Me for my birthday. I know you guys love my Get Ready With Me's, and I think my last upload was actually a Get Ready With Me, so apologies for that, but it's been a little bit, so we can just do a Get Ready With Me. Before we get started, don't forget to like up the video, subscribe, and grab a snack because this will probably be a little bit longer of a video as the Get Ready With Me's always are. We're in a different filming location today as I got a vanity table for my birthday from my wonderful husband who you saw earlier. Let's just get started. I already did my hair to save time because I actually have to rush a little bit. We're going to lunch slash like an early dinner at like 2, and then we are going to the movies. Huh. What's that face?
We'll just watch.
Oh, I thought something happened.
No.
Oh, I thought something happened because, okay, my mom was making my cupcakes and she already messed them up. Which was why I didn't want her to do it. I wanted to just like buy a cake. My mom burns cakes off. I don't think I'm gonna do a crazy makeup look today. I think I'm gonna like try to do a kind of natural glow, clean girl aesthetic. Even though I'm 31 now. More like 30 fun. That's what I'm gonna say. So for skincare, I actually, I went to Sephora yesterday with my mom and I got some makeup things, and the freebie I got was this Banana Bright eye cream. I think it has collagen in it. I did that. I did my Murad Rapid Collagen Infusion. I tried to find this at Sephora, but I don't know if they even make it anymore, but it's expensive. I did some resurfacing facial serum, retinol oil. Yeah, I don't really do a whole lot for skincare, like day to day in the morning especially. Kind of just like lotion and sunscreen. Sunscreen if I'm going out. Otherwise, no. Yeah, CeraVe Daily Moisturizer, and then I top it all off with my Olay Sensitive plus SPF. I do have sensitive skin on my face, and it's so funny. Yesterday at Sephora with my mom, I was putting like swatches all over my face, and I'm like, watch me get like pink eye for my birthday. Literally, my life is. So let's just get started. I'm procrastinating a little bit. e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer. So how are you guys all doing? Everybody check in down below. I haven't posted in a hot minute. I've been a little busy lately. I was just taking a shower and I was thinking, I'm like, I am so tired. I don't know if I want to film. But then I got out of the shower and I'm like, oh, I feel better. I woke up at 4:30 this morning. Eyeballs over to Brandon. Brandon got up.
I just had the fart.
So Brandon got up early this morning and I don't know how it woke me up. He wasn't even that loud. It just woke me up. Oh, okay. So we'll do like a little story time right now. Oh, this is my Makeup Forever HD Skin Hydro. This is a great foundation. You really only need like a pump or two to cover your whole face. It makes your skin look really good. But anyway, okay, so story time. We celebrated my birthday a bit last weekend because my sister was visiting from out of town. She lives in Washington, so she lives across the country from us. To anyone that isn't US map savvy. I don't even know what I'm saying. So she was visiting. I haven't seen her in like a year and a half. So we're like, oh, like let's, you know, do a little something for my birthday while she's here. So I wanted to do Dave & Buster's because the last time I went to Dave & Buster's, it was so much fun. I liked the food. I liked playing games. It was just a whole vibe. We went with Liv and Anthony like earlier this year. It was a lot of fun. So I was like, oh, we could do Dave & Buster's, and you know, that's a good place for, you know, family, and we can just have fun. This was the worst experience of my life. I mean, like dining experience wise. And listen, y'all, like I've had hair in my food, and I try not to be a Karen or anything when it comes to dining out, because being a server is kind of like a shitty job and people are so rude when they're hungry. So I try to just like extend grace to people doing it because you get awful customers. So I get it. This server, if I can even call him that, he was just Would you like to chime in?
I think he might have been drunk. Yeah, I think our server was drunk.
So he could have been drunk. All right, so my brother got there before us, and he's like, oh, okay, I'll grab us a table. And I was like, all right, cool. It's not my brother's fault, but like in hindsight, I wish he had never told this waiter that it was for my birthday. Because number one, it was a week ago, which wasn't my birthday, so we could have just not said anything. And I don't really like attention on me out in public to begin with, which is weird because I like vlog and stuff, but I still just don't like the attention of strangers, and I especially don't really want them to know it's my birthday or anything. But it's not my brother's fault. He was just trying to be sweet, and he was... So he told the waiter it was for my birthday, and so when I got there, and I don't even think the waiter asked us if we wanted drinks. I think he was just standing there and just staring at us, like with his tablet to take our order, right? Like, I don't even think he said, like, can I bring you a drink or something? I think he just was, like, standing there just staring at us. And so I'm just like, okay, I'll just take a water with lemon. And he gave me this look of, like, seriously?
Yeah, this guy, like, lost his mind about it.
Like, because it's my birthday, like, oh my gosh. And I don't know, I'm of the opinion I don't think you should ever judge somebody for drinking or not drinking alcohol. I think it's just like their own thing, and there's a plethora of reasons why someone may not be drinking alcohol. I could think of a million. And it's just like, I don't know, like, it just felt so rude. And normally, like, I can have banter with a waiter, right? Like, if you're gonna tease me about something, like, it's fine, which was what I thought he was doing. And at first, I was kind of just going along with it, but he stared at me for like a solid 20 seconds, just like, and I'm just like uncomfortably laughing, like, yeah, like I'm so lame on my birthday. It was just like, dude, like, why are you judging me?
Yeah, he sucked.
He really sucked. And if it was just that once, I could have like looked past it, you know? It's just like, oh, whatever. Like, he is socially awkward. I'm socially awkward, so I'm not gonna judge somebody for a weird social interaction, right? Like, we all have a weird off day. But, and then like when I had finished my water, he's like, oh, you really did a number on that water. And it just felt so judgmental. It wasn't even like he was trying to be funny. Like, it felt like he was bullying me. And I'm just like, what the heck? And it's not even like I was the only one at that table not drinking. Like, my mom was there. She wasn't drinking anything. And he was just, I don't know. It just felt like, I could feel like my eyes welling up a bit, which sounds so stupid. But I was already like super anxious because, I don't know, Dave & Buster's is like loud and there's a lot going on, and places like that just overwhelm me. So I was already feeling like, ugh. And I forgot to take my medication that morning. So I just felt like off. And you know when you kind of just want to fly under the radar and just not draw any attention to yourself? That's how I felt. And it was just like the worst time that this could have ever happened. And I was just like, kill me. Okay, the base is laid. I don't know how blended this is. It wasn't blended at all in the hairline or on my jaw. Cool. And like, my mom got there late, so she didn't really see the whole extent of this interaction. And after the fact, when we had told her what happened, my mom was like, if I had known that, I would not have left him the tip that I left him. Like, that is crazy. He spilled drinks everywhere, like on the floor, on our table, didn't even like apologize or anything. Yeah, he spilled them like on himself. He was just spilling drinks everywhere. And like, I feel like server 101 is like, if you spill something, I'm so sorry. Let me clean this up. Let me go get napkins. He literally just walked away. He spilled beer all over our table and just walked away. And we're like cleaning it up and we're just like, what the heck? Like, it was just so weird. And Brandon wrote corporate a nice email. Again, we're not even really Karens. I've had hair in my food and I've complained less. Like, that's how bad it was. Yeah. And nobody said anything because, you know, it was a family event. We're there for my birthday. You don't want to make a mountain out of a molehill. Mm-hmm. But now we just joke about it. And also the food was really shit for some reason.
It's horrible. It
went downhill, and like, luckily I ate before we went, so I wasn't really eating much. And I thought I was crazy. I'm like, because I wasn't saying anything. I was, you know, in real time as it was happening. I'm not saying anything, and I'm thinking to myself, maybe I'm just really anxious. Like, maybe I'm reading too much into this, which I can do at times. And Brandon's like the realest one when it comes to like telling me that I'm overreacting or like, no, they didn't mean it like that. They weren't doing that. So Brandon's not even like, you know, Brandon would tell me if I was like reading too much into it. And even Brandon was like, that was bullshit. So yeah, it was just not very professional. Ugh. And I can be forgiving of food taking late. I can get over an order being kind of wrong. I can get over a server being clearly swamped and overwhelmed. I can't get over you straight up like bullying me for my decision to not drink. And listen, I'm 31. I stand in my truth. I don't really care. I'm not insecure about not drinking. But it's one thing when it's people you know teasing you, and it's another when it's like, I don't even know you. And you're just like, judging me. Like, how did he know I was like pregnant or something? You know what I mean? Like, it's just...
That's what I should have just said.
Yeah, just make him feel so horrible.
She's pregnant, dirtbag.
It was honestly shocking. Yeah, so then afterward we were all talking about it. I'm like, I felt so much better that it wasn't just me. Right now I'm filling in my brows with this NYX Ultimate Warm Neutrals from my wonderful husband for Christmas. Yeah, so my birthday experience last weekend was not the most fun. And we even canceled our tickets. We had tickets that we bought months ago to go see Deadpool and Wolverine. And we canceled that to go to Dave & Buster's because my sister was only here a few days. And I'm just like, I would have rather went to the movies. But we did have fun though. We had fun. We played a lot of games. I got some vlog footage, so you'll see that over on my vlog channel. What else is going on in my life? I feel so rushed. 12:30. So what, we have to leave in like an hour?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've been enjoying my lovely vanity table over here, even though I'm not using it right now. Look, it has like different lights. It's like a smart thing. Yeah, Brandon built that for me. I went to the mall with Liv, with Liv one day, and Brandon built it while I was gone. And I did know about it. I didn't know what it looked like, because that was like the one thing I wanted for my birthday was just a new way to do my makeup, because the old way was stressing me out. I would sit on an ottoman in the dark.
Yeah, and so I was planning on building that while she was there, and she was like begging me to go shopping with her and stuff. I'm like, I can't. I don't want to go. Have your girl time. She's like, please.
So he had to tell me what he was doing.
No, I have to build this. I have to build this while you're gone. And and then he felt so salty.
But I did already know about it because it was a huge box delivered to our house, and plus I asked for it anyway.
Yeah, I was just gonna make it appear though.
Yeah, he wanted it to just like magically appear, but I think it took him like 4 hours to build it. Alright, so now on to the exciting part. So yesterday at Sephora, I had such a fun little girls' day with my mom yesterday. We went, actually, will you close that door, honey?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Love you. Thank you.
See you later.
See ya. So I got this Tartelette Juicy palette. My mom got this for me. And it's like this cute like pink and shimmery, and I've been wanting like a new like cute just like pink and summery girly palette, so we're gonna try it out together. We'll play with this, you guys. Yeah, the Dave & Buster's thing, I don't even want to complain too much because I am so grateful for the family time, and it was so nice. Like my brother came and he brought my niece, and it was the first time like me and all three of my siblings have been together for, you know, a few years, so that was really nice. So I'm trying to just look at the positives of it. It's really okay. I mean, that guy was just a little weird. But anyway, ooh, there's a mirror in here. Okay. Look, there's you guys behind the scenes. So let's try this out. I don't want to go crazy, I don't think, with my eyes today. Let's zoom in. So I think I'll do like this little nude color. I think this is my first Tarte eye makeup product. I don't think I've... Oh my gosh, that is so pigmented. So in other news with me, and probably the most exciting and why I've been so busy lately, is I enrolled in a course. And I've been so excited to tell you guys about it. I wanted to like get into the groove of it and be sure I really liked it before I said anything, because, you know, if I like canceled it or stopped doing it, I didn't want to say anything before you know, I'm somebody, I like to be sure that something's legit before I talk about it. But yeah, it's a online course, and it's actually technically 6 courses, and it's for social media management. So at the end of this, I will be certified to be a social media marketing manager, which marketing, it's a lot like advertising. It's basically advertising, but it's more like the art and science of advertising, and like how, you know, how to make posts appealing and how to make things eye-catching and how to, you know, do things that are shareable and relevant, that sort of thing. And I thought, I think I just had an epiphany one day, which is honestly like kind of a silver lining of being in your 30s. You kind of just like, stuff just comes to you and you're like, okay, I think I'll do this. Okay, I think I need some pink. Let me try out this pink shimmer. And yeah, because I've always loved social media, and I've always loved even just doing it for myself and building my own channel and making my own content. And you know, y'all know I've always just done YouTube because I love it. It's never been about money or fame for me. It's always just been about human connection and really just finding myself and finding my voice. Cause I've always kind of struggled with expressing myself like outwardly and, you know, talking and making friends, that sort of thing. I've never been good at that. So I think finding YouTube was just such a good outlet for me. And so I wanted to just take my love and experience with that and see what I can do to elevate that, I guess. My makeup always looks so bad on camera. I don't know why. But yeah, so far so good. I started it at the beginning of July and we're now at the beginning of August. So it's been like a little bit more than a month, and I've finished 1 course out of 6. So yeah, the whole thing should take about 4 to 6 months to do. My goal is to be finished by January of 2025. That was the goal I set for myself, but I'm really excited about it and I'm proud of myself, you know, because I've never done anything like that. If any of you guys know, like I never went to college, like out of high school or anything, and I always just struggled with deciding what I wanted to do with my life. I don't know. I've just always been so indecisive because I've had so many interests and passions and, you know, things that I'm like, oh, I might be good at that, I might like this, but I could never decide on something. And I think I was always just so afraid that I would pick something and then I'd change my mind, which, you know, is a very real fear and concern. Let me know if you guys can relate to that at all. Being indecisive because you're like, oh, what if I change my mind? I don't know. But to me, it's like, life is all about just making decisions in real time, and if you end up regretting it, at least you did something. The thought of getting like my first certification or anything at the age of 30, 31, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like it feels too late in a way, but I'm like, you know what? Like I feel more sure of myself now more than ever, and I would have never made this career choice in my early 20s or right out of high school. Nonetheless, like there's just no way I would have just never done it. You know, there's careers you've never even heard of. So, and I could always go to college for it at some point. You know, I could get a job in it and like get started. Like I think there's 3 different job levels that you can do. There's like I think the last one is like marketing specialist, and that's like the highest level job. And it was never about like the money of this. I don't think the salary for like a starting job in this field is very much, but for me it was more like I just want to do something I really love, something that brings me joy and something that won't make me feel burnt out. Because even like with doing like my studying and my coursework, I've done it consistently for the last month, like on my computer taking notes, and I'm just like, I haven't been this productive in years. So that to me says that this is really a good fit for me, and I think that I could do really well in this. And I've already learned so much, and I already want to like rebrand my entire social media and just like, I don't know, I feel like it'll only make my own social media that much better too, which I'm so excited about. So that's what I've been up to, so wish me luck with that. And I guess potentially I could work for like influencers or like businesses running like their social media or like helping them with marketing their brands and all that. I have been using it, my project, like my ongoing project I've been using my Nana's small business, Cute as a Button. Let me show you what she gave me for my birthday. Hang on. She was gonna sell this on her Etsy store and I'm like, Nana, I kind of want that. Like, it's a panda. Hello. I'm Adria Panda. So she gave this to me yesterday for my birthday and I'm like, thank you, Nana. I love it. Let me put him up here. Oh my gosh, I had donuts for breakfast this morning. It made me so girdy. I'm like, Brandon got all this movie candy and I'm just like, all right, so now for the exciting part. Well, my favorite thing I got yesterday at Sephora is this Danessa Myricks Infinite Chrome Flakes Multi-Chrome Gel for Eyes and Face. This stuff is incredible. You guys aren't even gonna believe this. This is something I've been wanting, and I've been seeing a lot of things like this on like the TikTok shop, shimmery eye kind of things. Let me zoom. I don't know how I feel about my eyes. I might add more. This is the shade Sweet Tooth. Look at that. Look at that. And it's like, it's liquid. It's like jelly. I might even use this as a highlight today just because it's my birthday. I don't know. Are you kidding me? And this stuff does not come off. Like, my mom and I swatched it on our hands yesterday and we washed our hands and like we couldn't even get it off. It's so pretty. I'm obsessed, guys. I'm gonna be way too glowy lately. Y'all are gonna have to pry this from my hands. Yeah, this was the first thing my mom and I found at Sephora and I'm like, yeah, I need this. I treated my mom yesterday to my favorite boba place called Tapioca. And oh my gosh, my mom and I were dying laughing because she hated her drink so much. She got a watermelon smoothie and she was just like, ugh, like it was just grossing her out and we're just dying laughing. And then I told her that it was $10 and she was like, what the heck? So we just had like a little girls' day yesterday and it was so fun. And then I went to the grocery store with her last night and we picked out like my birthday cupcakes, which I think I told you guys she kind of messed up this morning. But yeah, and she got me flowers. It was just such a nice day. And I even told her last night when she was dropping me off, I was like, I think this is a day I'll remember forever. Cause it was just so fun. I don't know. My mom and I rarely like do stuff like just the two of us. I mean, we go get our nails done and stuff, but we never like go out and about on the town, you know? So that was so nice. It made me want to like do that more. Okay, like this is blinding. Should I put some on like my collarbone? Would that kind of pop off? I remember one time somebody commented like on a video of mine or something and the person said like, oh, collarbone envy or like collarbone goals or something like that. And I was just like, what? Like, hello? Like, are you all right? Okay, I'm obsessed with this. I'm literally gonna bathe in this. Are you serious? Yeah, and it dries like crazy and you don't even feel it. It doesn't feel goopy or anything. Oh, I think this piece is too big. I need to get this off. Yeah, there we go. That flake was huge. She's huge. So yeah, they also had it in gold and then they had like a blue purple like duochrome thing and that was like, oh my gosh. I think this was like 20 something dollars. That's a lot, but honestly, it's worth it if you want something like that. I don't know why I'm coughing. In boring news, we've had a contractor at our house fixing our balcony because long story short, I could have fallen to my demise on our old balcony. He was even like, I hope you guys never used this. And I was like, thankfully we never did. And yeah, he was like, our whole balcony was being held up by 2 bricks. Can you believe that? And I was like, what the hell, dude? So this whole week he's been like tearing our balcony down and he had to come in at some point and Brandon had to miss work on Monday to stay here to like let him in. Cause I was like, I feel weird. Like, can you just like be here for like the first day he has to come in? Like, I don't know. I'm a girl, like, help. I feel like I can never do my makeup on camera and I don't know what that is. I'm gonna do my Wet n Wild Mega Liner. My mom and I had like a whole conversation yesterday about like how young girls now just like shop at Sephora and it's just like honestly that's great, but like growing up with a single mom, you just don't, I obviously never got to do anything like that. Like I remember I have this vivid memory of going to this strip mall with my aunt and my cousin. I think I was in like 7th or 8th grade, and up to that point I had never really been shopping. And I think this was the first time where I really felt like upset at the fact that my mom didn't have money, because like up to that point, like I didn't really care about clothes or trends or anything, but we were there shopping, and my mom told my sisters and I that we could each pick one thing out in Justice, which was, oh my gosh, huge at the time. Y'all remember Justice? Please tell me y'all remember Justice, because that was like, I mean, I was a little old for Justice, but honestly, like, I could probably find stuff in there now too, because it's just like, Justice was so cute. It was just like pink and girly and rainbows and like cute accessories and all that. So it's like, yes, it was very much like 8-year-old little girl, but it was also just like fun. So yeah, like my mom said we could each pick one thing out, and you know, I was grateful for that. Like I was excited about that, but then I saw my cousin just like filling a shopping cart with clothes, and like I just felt like this, like oh, like that's how the other half lives. Like that's what life could be like. And it was just kind of depressing, and it also just made me feel bad for my mom, because I'm just like, I know she probably wishes she could do that. And so even yesterday at Sephora, like my mom buying me makeup, it just took me back to that time where it's just like, you know, I just felt grateful that my mom could afford to just buy me some makeup yesterday, because I didn't really have that too much growing up. But yeah, my mom was like, oh, girls today, just like, you know, teenage girls just go shopping at Sephora and whatnot. And my mom was like, even if I could have afforded it, I don't know if I could justify that, you know. And I'm just like, I get it. Like I have a hard time justifying it as an adult, to be honest. But yeah, I'm just like, I don't know, I'm just appreciative. And I even told her, I'm like, the older I get, the more I just get it. And I think I even understood back then, like I never wanted my mom to feel like guilty or bad that she couldn't give us what other kids had and that sort of thing. And I always tried not to compare my life to other people's. I was just happy with what we had, and I lived by that. So I think nowadays as an adult, like being able to, you know, oh, I want this, I can have this, is so alien to me. Like I just never had that. And even just with like, I was looking at this vanity table, right? And I just like felt overwhelmed with joy. I actually cried, because I was just like, you know, now I have a husband that's just like, oh, you want this? I'll get this for you. Oh, you need this thing? I was looking at all my makeup, all my beauty products, and like all these things, and I'm like, Brandon just like gave me all of these things. And, you know, my beautiful new makeup from my mom, and I don't know, I just feel so grateful and sentimental. I feel like crying right now. I feel like crying. Yeah, I don't know. And just like, I just feel proud of myself just for like making it this far, you know, as much as it's like, oh, I'm in my 30s. Like I went from 30 years old to in my 30s. But I feel blessed to be here, and I feel more happy now and fulfilled than I did at 20. And so to anybody that's, you know, younger, or maybe you're dreading turning 30, there's like this clarity and peace and excitement that comes with your 30s that you just don't have in your 20s. Like your 20s are kind of just like, oh, I'm trying to figure out adulthood, like this is kind of scary. But like when you turn 30, you get like this, like stuff just makes sense. I don't know. Yeah, I'm excited for the career path I've chosen. I'm working toward getting my driver's license. That's like a goal this year. You know, I want to get like my first marketing job and get my license, and maybe look into getting a car, which I was just thinking about this last night. The concept of getting a car always seemed so out there to me, that always just seemed like something I could never do. And it's just like, oh, that is so adult, that is so grown up, that is so expensive, that is such a luxury. It was something I could never envision for myself really, but now it's like, oh, I can kind of picture that now. And the same with like the job path that I've chosen. Like before, I could never really like picture myself doing something, and it always scared me. I'm almost out of this. I should have got this, my Makeup Forever Ultra HD Concealer. I should have got this yesterday, but I had other things going on, girl. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just optimistic. And yeah, my mom was asking me like, what do you hope 31 brings for you? And I was just saying like, you know, I want to get my certificate done, which I'm gonna do, and get my first marketing job, and there we go. So yeah, we're meeting Liv and Anthony at like 1:30, 2 o'clock at our favorite restaurant. It's like diner food, yummy. I always get a grilled chicken sandwich on like brioche bread. It's so freaking good. I'm gonna powder my face. Get ready with me while I choke myself on powder. My face looks like irritated and like broken out. It's probably literally from Sephora. I think I literally called it. I think soon I want to do like a Q&A kind of thing. I also want to talk about deleting my OF page. That's like a whole thing that I don't really want to get into today, but I want to talk about that because that was something that I did relatively recently, like maybe a few months ago. I kind of just one day was like, so any other videos you guys want to see, even just more get ready with me's, maybe like a tour of my new makeup setup, my new vanity table. You know what I feel like? I feel like Georgette and Oliver and Company, that old Disney movie. That was one of my favorites growing up. That's what I feel like. I feel like Georgette. Every time I sit down at it, I'm like, girl, we've got work to do. Perfect isn't easy, but it's me. You guys don't want to hear my singing. Oh, and this week coming up on Wednesday, we are going to the Creed concert, the Summer of '99 tour. It's like Creed and Three Doors Down. I think Daughtry even, which Daughtry is my favorite. That was the main reason I wanted to go. I'm just using these two colors in this Juvia's Place palette for blush. I wanted to get blush yesterday, but I didn't. I'm like, I don't really want to spend $30 on blush. Like, you've got me effed up. Like, I'm not doing that. I wanted to be very like pinky today. Ew. But yeah, we're going to a Creed concert on Wednesday, which I'm kind of nervous about. I haven't been in like a huge crowd like since before COVID. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Before COVID. And my agoraphobia got really bad, which I've always kind of been iffy with like going out and stuff. I think I developed agoraphobia like when I started middle school. Like, I vividly remember being like, I felt like paralyzed when it came to leaving the house. I'm a little nervous about it, I'm not gonna lie to you, but I'm just gonna go with the flow. It is outside, which makes that better. The last two concerts, I've only been to 2 other concerts, and both were indoors and like in a bar. I'm excited that it's outside, although I'm not excited for the heat. It's been so hot here lately. Comment down below how you're facing this heat, because honestly, I'm like, ugh. But you know, it being outside is better for my agoraphobia, because it's like being boxed in and like that sort of thing feels disgusting. You're just like, ugh. But yeah, I think I developed that a bit when I started middle school. There were days I woke up for school and without any explanation, I'm just like, I physically cannot go to school today. Had no idea why, and it was just like debilitating anxiety, and I didn't have a word for it. Couldn't get out of bed, just like freaking out. I love how I'm just casually talking about this as I'm looking for a brush. I'm just like freaking out. I'm gonna contour my nose. I hope I don't have nose contour blindness. That's something I'm like afraid of. I'm like, I think I do. But yeah, like I've been trying to face my fear with, you know, fear of leaving my house and, you know, the anxiety of that. And I think I've gotten a lot better in this last year or so. I just, you know, my biggest tip for if you have anxiety, social anxiety, even agoraphobia, which is just like the extreme fear of being out and about. For me, it's mainly feeling trapped. And I feel like me not being able to drive or having a car really like compounds that. But for me, I really just started doing stuff. I started saying yes to things. I started just, you know, going with it. Oh. Brandon was a huge help with me with dealing with that, you know. I would just tell him, like, when we're gonna go somewhere, just tell me it's okay for me to want to leave. I think just knowing you can leave if you want to is such a good freeing feeling. I think that was something that you know, that really helped me with getting over that fear, or just like working through it. I wouldn't say I'm over it, but I think I've definitely worked through it a lot. I feel like I'm just yapping at this point, guys. Contour over here with the same color as my brows. Try to keep your face cohesive, girlies. Use the same colors. Ooh, that looks okay. But yeah, I just told myself, like, it's okay if I want to leave. Which I don't think I ever even really utilized that, but just feeling like I have the freedom to, I can if I need to, was really helpful, and that was good for me. And just slowly doing more and more. I remember I even celebrated the first time eating in a restaurant, like after COVID. Like that was a milestone for me. And then like traveling again, like I missed a few trips to Florida like during 2021, 22, because I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I even missed one of Brandon's relatives' weddings, which I have regrets about. It was just a struggle. I don't know. I just couldn't do it. Okay, am I too glittery? Girl, this is a whole thing. But yeah, I mean, my advice for anybody with even just anxiety in general about going out is just slowly do more and more. Have your safe person. I think doing things with somebody that makes you feel comfortable is good, and having like an escape route plan with them. Being like, hey, I'm not planning on wanting to leave, but if I start to feel here's what we'll do. We'll do this. Here's our escape route. The peace of mind that brought me, yeah, that was good. It made me not feel trapped. So I think I'm gonna go pop on some lashes and mascara and some lipstick, and then I will come back and end the video. I'm also gonna go pee because I've been holding it this whole time. All right, bye. You know when you finish doing your makeup and you're just like hot and sweaty and exhausted? My hair kind of fell flat, but honestly it looks kind of good. My mom did just cut it the other day. That was another main thing I wanted for my birthday. I'm like, I just want a haircut. So I still have like the layers in my hair. I feel like this turned out good. I finished up with just some Amazon lashes. These were actually my wedding lashes, and it was the last pair. So they look cute. You know, did some nose contour. I did the lip combo. So my lips, I used 4 products. I did get a new lipstick with my mom yesterday, but it's more of like a nude. And I was going for more of like pink. I thought it would like bring the look together. So didn't use the nude that I got, but there's always next time. I used this NYX lip pencil, nude pink. I used this Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in Dreamer, number 10. I used my tried and true, my all-time favorite lipstick, Nude Thrill by Maybelline. Very hard to find. And then for the gloss, I did the NYX Butter Gloss. So that's the lip combo. I feel like it looks cute. I did some highlight. I did some brow gel. I feel like I'm glowing. I'm ready to go. I'm actually like kind of rushing now. I had Brandon bring me water. My mom called me to inform that the cupcakes were disgusting, and now she has to go buy cupcakes. My makeup station is a mess, but I'll have to clean it later because I don't have time. But even though I had to rush this a little bit, I'm still glad that I got to spend some time with you guys today and keep up my tradition of my birthday get ready with me. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like it up, subscribe down below, and if you made it to the end, comment this birthday emoji. Let me know what's new and exciting in your life and any goals you have in the near future, anything you're celebrating right now. For me, definitely just making it to 31, 30 fun and thriving, just enjoying life, trying to better myself all the time. I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I will see you guys again real soon. Until then, panda hugs. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Bye. Happy birthday to me. I am 1-3, but flip that around. I'm that much closer to being in the ground.